share it with somebody. I appreciate it. Let's talk about it. All right, Cash decided to join me. We'll see how long he sticks around. It's usually a few seconds. But anyways, before I go into the workout, we're going to go over these lateral shift step ups. Now, really, it's just a step up. You already getting down? Okay. We got a good 15 seconds out of him. So with the lateral step up, it says with a shift. Now, the reason for this is because you want to keep all the weight on the bench. Other thing I want you to notice, the angle of my torso, my chest is over that foot. You can't see it from this angle, but I'm leaning over it as well as leaning forward. If you don't have that weight forward, when you go to put your forward foot on the bench, you're going to end up like falling backwards. You're going to end up having to push off this back leg. And that is why I bring up point number 2, where I have my toe off the ground and my heel there. Now, I want to warn you, it's going to make it more challenging, but I don't tell you to do that with the idea of like, hey, let's make this exercise harder. I'm doing it so you can feel what this leg should be doing, because you're going to feel your ass tighten up right away. Everybody likes the ass stuff. And then you'll start to feel your thighs, everything else when you're going through this. Why is this important? Because if you're doing these step ups and just pushing off that back leg, then like that first 3-4 inches of that range of motion, that leg on the bench isn't actually doing anything. All you do is momentum, and then you start to catch yourself about halfway up. You'd be better off just like lowering your bench or getting a smaller box, however you're doing these, to get the same effect. So you can let go of the weight, you can keep it light, whatever you need to do, but you try to keep all that weight on that leg. And again, try it a couple times with that toe off the ground and just the heel. See how that goes. It's not going to feel great at first. It might take 2 or 3 reps before you get the hang of it, but give it a go. And I promise you'll feel some more on that step up than you ever would before. Now for the actual workout, I'm just going to focus on the tread side because it's a very interesting setup. You're going to have an all-out, timed by the coach. You walk it out as long as you need to, and then you start treading for distance. So a couple different approaches. I'll just keep it simple. Endurance approach, keep it an easier all-out so we don't have to walk as long, and then you can just right up to your pace. You can do the power route. You go as hard as possible, walk a long time, and then try to get back up to a working speed. Now, the kicker on this is every round you do is going to be a little bit longer, but you're also going to have incline attached to it. So you can play around with it, whether you want to try to keep the all-outs going hard so you make up a little bit of distance there and not have to go as hard on the tread for distance. Or you could always, again, do the endurance route, take a little bit less of a break, try to get back up to that speed. Either way, it'll be a fun workout, way to challenge yourself on each block. Have fun.